I want to show you the impact of Israeli and US airstrikes on Iran captured in very high resolution by satellites, because NDTV has accessed super high resolution before and after images of the impact of these airstrikes on the capital city of Iran, that is Tehran. These before and after images that you will see show significant damage or complete destruction of multiple government buildings. I want you to train your sights on this one. This is the presidential complex, the Gandhi hospital, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard headquarters. But first, the presidential complex. Just take a look at this. This is what it looks like before the strike. And here you can see the entire roof has completely caved in. The roof and the main structure has been completely destroyed. It's very plain to see with visible smoke rising from the area. The image below is the same complex. This one is the same complex before the attack. Let's go to the second set. This is the before and after set number one. Number two, the intelligence ministry. The roof shows clear damage. Here it is before and here it is after. Clear damage on the roof, including structural impacts and debris across the building's top. This is the intelligence ministry of Tehran. Let's go to the third set of before and after satellite images that show you the damage from US and Israeli airstrikes. This is the Revolutionary Guard Corps headquarters, one of the nerve centers of Iranian power. The building complex heavily devastated. This is what it is before the airstrikes. This is what it's like after. Completely devastated in the post-strike picture, reduced to extensive rubble and destruction across the site. Set number four is the Judicial complex, the Judicial Center hub of the Iranian judiciary. Multiple buildings. This is before and this is after. Look very carefully at this comparison because it shows you that difference in very, very high resolution. Multiple buildings within the complex have been completely destroyed, leaving large areas of rubble and collapsed structures. Then there is the famous Gandhi hospital in Tehran. The hospital block and an associated tower exhibit visible damage. This is what it is usually. This is what it is like now. Visible damage, including structural impacts to the facade and to the surrounding areas. Just look at that comparison. Then number six, the Islamic Revolutionary Court. This is a site in the post-strike pictures with widespread destruction. It's very, very visible in set number six. Yes, this is set number six. Look at it on a normal day before the airstrikes happened. Here it's almost completely level to the ground. The destruction is very clear, featuring rubble and debris across the compound. Then we come to set number seven, which is the National Defense University of Tehran. The campus buildings show post-strike damage with significant structural impacts and destruction visible in the central area. So just look at what it's like on a normal day, and here it's what it's like after those airstrikes. And Vishnu has accessed these images first, as always, from Vantor on NDTV. Vishnu, very, very compelling visual evidence of the battle damage. For the first time in this kind of clarity, it shows you the precision and the destructiveness of these airstrikes.
You know, the picture you have up on your screen right now is the most telling one, and perhaps the most important one. It's the presidential palace, which was attacked yesterday. The image that you see on the top of your screen is the pre-strike image. Now, if you look beneath it, and you know, interestingly, the pre-strike image was before the strikes took place on the same day. If we can go back to the previous image, I'd like to talk a little bit about it, because you see the roof disappearing in the second image, the image below. So that was the presidential palace over there. What you see is the intelligence ministry. There's some damage to the roof in the picture below compared to the, so stay on this for a moment. If our viewers look at the image below where it says roof destroyed and look at the image above, you will see that this was an extremely precision strike which took place. The reason we do this, and we can keep changing images if you like, Shiv, is that at a time of narrative building and misinformation and AI and players who try and sort of thrive in this, the only way in which independent journalists can get to the bottom of what exactly is taking place is satellite imagery. And we're very fortunate to have, you know, sort of our association with Vantor, which provides the most high resolution satellite imagery. These are strikes For example, this one, the image on top is of the Revolutionary Guard headquarters, where it was normal. The picture below shows a huge hole in between. It's been struck. Depending on the satellite, some are color, some are black and white. The black and white pictures, once you learn to interpret them, are much more effective in many ways than a color photo. Let's move to the next couple of images, because what this goes to show is that yesterday, and this is the most striking one, I should correct myself, on top Shiv, take a look at the judiciary complex, and I can count about 5 to 6 buildings. And look at the image below, the post-strike building, where it's rubble, right? So this is again another institution, a part of the Iranian government, which has been completely destroyed. And so the images on video that we were seeing yesterday, huge bangs, and footage which wasn't very smooth necessarily. This is what the satellite imagery actually tells us. This is the Gandhi hospital, named after the Mahatma. On top is what it was. Beneath, I spotted a tower which collapsed. I spotted a part or perhaps a block of this hospital in central Tehran to have been damaged. So this is what is happening in Tehran. Every single government institution has been destroyed. If it hasn't been destroyed, chances are it will be. The Khamenei's residence, the presidential palace, the IRGC court that you see over there, the IRGC headquarters, a part of the Gandhi hospital, and so many more structures. Shiv.